Hey friends, thanks for supporting me. I just really appreciate it. The last video I did was about the fact that we all have mental health issues, and I believe we should all see a therapist. So you'll see this definition here, and I hope you understand from this that the difference between the mental health issues that all of us have and a mental illness is the duration of that mental health issue and how intense it is and what kind of effect it has on our day-to-day lives. So that's how we distinguish between just a mental health issue, a regular, normal mental health issue, and a mental illness. A mental illness has a diagnosis. And the most important thing you need to know about that is the only place you can get a good, solid diagnosis is from a psychiatrist. Your doctor, your family doctor, might be able to help some, but my own experience is that I had a diagnosis for depression for 20 years before I finally saw a psychiatrist and learned that my major issue was general anxiety. It's important to see a psychiatrist. Now, in this video, we're going to talk about the times when you just need to do it now, sooner than later. I have outlined four signs that you need to see a psychiatrist. And this first one has to do with, basically with suicide. You know, if you're thinking about killing yourself, especially if you've really thought it through or researched it or have a plan on how to do it, you need to see a psychiatrist. Suicide is not the answer. We want you to stay. We want you to be alive. And there are other people who want you to be alive. So, go see a psychiatrist. You don't need to go to your doctor first. You can. You don't need to go to a therapist first. You can. But if you have suicide ideation, go to a psychiatrist. Just do it now. You can't wait. You know, one of my issues all my life has been that I just felt like nobody liked me. You know, that little jingle, nobody likes me, everybody hates me, I think I'll go eat worms, big fat juicy worms. You know, that was me. I just felt like nobody liked me. And I had friends growing up, I had some good friends, but there were times, and even in my adult life, I mean, maybe more so in my adult life, when I've thought, I don't have any friends. You know, people might like me when they first meet me, but after a certain amount of time, they see the real me and they want to get away. You know, if you feel that way and you just have a hard time dealing with people or keeping friends, it's time. Do it now. Go see a psychiatrist. You can overcome this. You can get better. So do it now. To me, this one is pretty straightforward. You know, if you just don't feel like doing anything, even the things that you normally enjoy, you can get help. You can get over this. You can get better. You can become your old self again. And I think that's an issue where you need to see a psychiatrist. You know, you need to get a diagnosis to see if there's something in your brain that's not working right that makes you feel this way. If you aren't doing stuff, if you aren't getting out, if you aren't being social, if you aren't working, if you aren't doing your hobbies, here's your sign. I got lucky on this one. I've had a very successful career in middle management in hospitals for 20 plus years as an information technology director, and then the last 5 years as an administrator in a hospital dealing with public relations and marketing. But I struggled. My mental health issues, my mental illness affected my job performance. And it made it a struggle for me. This is another one of those things, I'm doing this channel to just be honest, and hopefully it helps somebody. But most of my career, even when I was doing my best, I felt like, I could be fired any minute, or I felt like somebody's out to get my job. And I had to deal with that my whole career. But I did. I got out and I got jobs, and I performed well. And I know there are people who struggle worse than that. I've talked to several people who have told me they just can't keep a job. And some of those have been successful in doing work at home. Others have just gone from job to job to job. That doesn't have to happen. If this is your issue, you need to see a psychiatrist. In my mind, those 4 signs are probably the most common. They're at least the ones that I've dealt with the most with other people and myself. There's lots of other reasons to go see a psychiatrist. My list is not complete. Here's just a few others on this screen that probably something broken in your brain if you're having these kind of issues. Again, I'll say what I've said before. Wouldn't you just rather live the best life you can possibly live? And if it takes some therapy, if it takes some medication, if it takes some effort on your part to be brave, it's worth it. I'm telling you, it's worth it. In this video, we covered more serious issues. And seeing a psychiatrist is a key to getting better, feeling better, being happier. Wouldn't that be great? I hope you feel that way.